I think Georgie and Mandy's first marriage handled George's return well overall. Yes, I would have preferred his and Georgie's scene to be longer, but since the Coopers are no longer the main family in the Young Sheldon sequel spinoff, I believe that any future cameos from them would always leave me wanting more. Nevertheless, the zombie jump scare is one aspect of George's comeback that I genuinely hate. It was a great jolt to the audience, co-creator Steve Holland said in defense of the artistic decision, via TV Line. It appears that undead Georgie caused conflict among those who worked on the production of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 12. Holland appeared to support the jump scare, but he did not disclose what ultimately led them to proceed with it. Even though Barber probably loved the preparation process, judging from his covert entrance during George's funeral episode, and I don't dispute that it was an effective surprise for the audience, I still believe that the outing would have been far stronger without the zombie appearance. Sheldon encountered his childhood hero in Dagobah when Arthur Jeffries disguised up as Obi-Wan Kenobi during Professor Proton's post-mortem appearances on The Big Bang Theory. Because of the way it told its tale, the nerd-centric sitcom managed to get away with separating the scene from the socially awkward genius's sorrow over losing someone he loved. In contrast to The Big Bang Theory, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is more based in truth, as is Young Sheldon. Although Sheldon's prequel also experimented with certain fantasy elements, the spin-off sequel's creative team may have made a mistake by including a jump scare during a very poignant scene. In addition to not contributing anything to the moment, aside from a gotcha moment, it also lessened its emotional impact. Before Zombie George showed up, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 12 silenced the audience's laughter that came with its multi-camera approach, giving us the impression that we were seeing Young Sheldon again. This is made worse by the excellent blending of comedy and drama in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Because of the show's format change, I was first dubious. Even though I liked The Big Bang Theory, I thought its realistic narrative was more suited for a family program. In the end, I hope that Holland, Laurie, and their group decided to minimize the publicity surrounding George's debut in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Without the jump scare gimmick, we may have experienced Georgie's dream in its entirety and imagined what it might have been like for him to speak with his deceased father. From a narrative perspective, George's refusal to sympathize with Georgie while he had a bad cold was a far greater tragedy than any jump scare in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. The eldest Cooper child's fatherhood improved his connection with his father by giving him a sense of responsibility, even though their relationship was very tumultuous in Young Sheldon. Regretfully, George passed away before they could have developed a relationship to its full potential. Georgie fills the vacuum left by his father, as he promised George in his parting speech, as demonstrated in The Big Bang Theory and highlighted in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. If the Young Sheldon sequel spinoff had focused on how his greatest dread was the thought of disappointing his father, I would have liked it better. Highlighting the agony of his fantasy reunion with George would have been a more intelligent approach. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.